Hey everyone. Whether you know this or not, or realize this or not, the United States happens to be the only country in the world where people go bankrupt because of healthcare expenses. In other words, all the other industrialist countries, they have a system where universal healthcare covers their healthcare costs from their taxes, just like they would here if we had universal healthcare. And then people do not have to file for bankruptcy as a result of medical bills. Now, why is this important? Recently, the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau has made a ruling that the Biden era rule that prevented medical debt to go into the consumer report is no longer in effect. And also, it is now saying that individual states, do not have the right to limit that kind of data or that kind of information going into the credit file of their citizens. And as you know, your credit score, your credit history will dictate the terms of loans that you may obtain in the future. Not only loans, but also the ability to obtain housing, apartment, purchase a car, or get a line of credit to purchase anything for your house, like a refrigerator or just anything. So this change was made under Trump when he got into office in January. That was one of the things that he enacted. He reversed the rule from under Biden, where the medical debt would not appear on the consumer financial reports. Now, why does that make me mad? Because remember Roe v. Wade? Roe v. Wade was overturned because of state rights, because Trump administration was lobbying everyone for state rights, that states have the right to decide for themselves their future and their laws, and that abortion should be a state law, whether to have it or not. And even when it became available to the states to decide their faith on abortion, some of the red states decided that they're not going to let people do that, even though people voted to have the right to have an abortion. But going back to state rights and this new ruling from Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, obviously the blue states want to protect their own citizens from going into heavy debt and going bankrupt. Bankruptcy is not good for anyone, not good for the individual, not good for the state, because, well, somebody's going to end up paying for the bankruptcy. It's going to cost more money at the end of the day than simply paying for your medical debt. Medical debt, when it goes in your credit report, it will heavily weigh on your credit report, and it's going to take your credit report down. And this way, you not only are you sick, now you can't buy a car, can't buy a house, can't find an apartment. So it kind of spirals down, right? This whole administration is filled with lies, nothing but lies.